Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got episode number 123 of the San Diego Padres franchise mode here on the channel. We are going to sim right through April in this episode, and we are going to go into May in just a second here. Here we are, currently at 20-13, going to drop the game against the Dodgers. Now we get this Cardinal series, win the first two, can we win the third? No, we can't. We're going to win that series, though, in the end. How are we losing the Dodgers, man? The Dodgers are terrible in this version of things. A 41-year-old Max Scherzer going to get hurt. He's going to be all right down in AA or AAA. I don't know where he is, but 26-17, I'll take it. We started real bad this season. Seems like we're trying to piece things back together here. 27-19, can we win this ball? Yeah, we're not gonna win that. 27-20, look at the standings currently. The Giants are one game back. The 29th ranked team in the league is there, and the D-backs and Rockies are 4th and 5th in the division. I don't know what's going on, but in today's episode, we will be playing the Miami Marlins and Jazz Chisholm. I'm so excited for Jazz to be in the major leagues eventually, hopefully this season, but I think it's going to be a couple years in real life. Yeah, if you don't watch or if you don't play MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty, you might not know who Jazz Chisholm is, but he is the Future Stars card in the team affinity for the Marlins. He is an absolute monster at shortstop, where Jazz has actually beat out Adalberto Mondesi. Mondesi was going to be the starting shortstop for the Marlins this season, but Jazz Chisholm has beat him out. And folks, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button down below for more San Diego Padres franchise mode here on the channel. We also posted UFC Fight Night preview earlier. Here comes Sixto Sanchez, the starter for the Marlins. He will see Brian Reynolds up on the 2-2. Brian Reynolds, 3-2, but Brian Reynolds gonna get plunked right in the back. We'll take the leadoff base runner on for your Padres. Fernando Tatis, you're on the 3-2. All right, runners off first and second. No outs. Chris Bryant on the full count. Brian gonna lift that ball deep into right center field. Will that ball get down? Deep into right. Oh, it's gonna be caught. It will be caught by Brian O'Grady. Runners at the corners, one out. Here's your Padres lineup. We've got Reynolds, Tatis, Bryant, Vogie, JD Martinez. We'll get some action. Victor Robo, CJ Abrams, Luis Campuzano, and Chris Bond. 3-2 to Daniel Vogelbach, and Vogie just gonna pop that ball up into the infield. That's gonna go straight to the second baseman. That is Isan Diaz. 2 down in the inning. JD Martinez on the 3-2. Martinez in right field. Will that ball get down? It will. Down the right field line. JD Martinez gonna play to run. It's a 1-0 ball game off of the RBI double by JD Martinez. Victor Robles in the 2-2, swing and a miss on the fastball, up and in by Sanchez. Here comes our start for tonight's ball game. It's Chris Bond, 3.38 ERA on the season so far with a 3-2 record and 9 starts. Here comes Jazz Chisholm on the 3-2. Chisholm gonna hit that ball deep into left field, but there is JD Martinez. Martinez is there, 1 down here in the bottom of the first. Here is this Marlins lineup. We talked about it earlier. You got Jazz Chisholm leading off. TK Hernandez also in the middle of the order with Isan Diaz. Here comes Alex McKenna. Swing and a miss on the sweeping curve by Chris Bond. Brian Anderson on the 1-1, the all-star of this Marlins team. Gonna hit that ball up the middle for a 2-out base knock and extend this inning to the 4-hole hitter. That will be Brian O'Grady on the 1-2. O'Grady deep into right field. That ball is way up and way out of here. The Marlins gonna take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first with a 430-plus shot for Brian O'Grady. The Marlins get off to an early start. Here comes Michael Murphy up on the 3-2. Get that ball to center field. It's gonna get down. Murphy is on with another 2-out base knock for the Marlins. Victor Robles, what are you doing? He misses Tatis, and there goes Murphy to second. Here comes TK Hernandez on the 1-1. Hernandez gonna pop that ball up into the infield in foul territory, but there is Daniel Vogelbach. Vogie's under it to retire the first inning. Into the top of the second we go. CJ Abrams, the second baseman, on the 2-1. Abrams gonna bounce that ball to second. Isan Diaz coming up. Diaz with the bare hand to first. Oh, he's got him. 1 down in the inning. Luis Campuzano on the 1-2. Campuzano get that ball right to short, right to Jazz Chisholm. Forgot to change his number. We'll do in the next episode for Luis Campuzano. Chris Bond now up on the 2-2. Bond gonna reach out on that fastball way. Could have ball 3, but instead gonna hit that ball. Pop out right to Jazz Chisholm. Here comes Isan Diaz on the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider way by Christopher Bond. 3-2 now count to Nick Sufo. That's gonna be a walk on the slider away. Here comes Sixto Sanchez on the 1-1. Easy Bond opportunity. Christopher Bond. Oh my goodness, dude. He can't pick up a baseball. So Sanchez is on. They called that a hit. I don't know. Jazz Chisholm up on the 1-2. Chisholm deep in left center field. Victor Robles can't get to it. Jazz Chisholm has only a single. They're going to hold him bases loaded station to station. 1 out. Here comes Alex McKenna, swing and a miss on the fork ball by Chris Bond. Brian Anderson on the 2-2. Anderson gets that ball right to short. Sharply hit. Tatis to second. They're going to get out the inning with no runs. Still 1-2 ball game for the Marlins. Brian Reynolds up on the 1-2. Reynolds gets that ball right to second, but right to Isan Diaz. Diaz for the first out of the top of the third. Here comes Fernando Tatis here on the 2-1. That ball is absolutely crushed. Deep left field. Deep left center. Upper deck. Upper deck shot for Fernando Tatis Jr. I believe in the Clevelander. Is that what they call it down there? I think so. Tatis with the big solo shot to tie this ball game up at 2 apiece. 417 feet for Tatis again as he ties this one. A big one for the former MVP Fernando Tatis Jr. Chris Bryant now up on the 2-2. Bryant gonna take that outside slider deep into right field. The shift was on. Chris Bryant and deep right. It's gonna hit the fence. Chris Bryant will be on with a 1-out double. Now up will it be Daniel Vogelbach on the 2-2. Vogie, gonna get jammed and gonna hit that ball into left field. Kike Hernandez is there to retire Vogie for the second out of the inning. Here comes JD Martinez on the 2-1. Martinez gets that ball. To third. Brian Anderson can't get to it. JD Martinez get there. He is for the second hit of the ball game for Martinez. Victor Robles now up on the 1-2. Robles, he in time. Give it to me. Dude, I don't know. That's okay. I don't know. There's the inning. Here comes Brian O'Grady on the 2-2. Gonna hit that ball into shallow right field. Brian Reynolds will come up and take that one for the first out here in the bottom of the third. Here comes a switch hitting first baseman Michael Murphy on the 1-1. Murphy gonna hit that ball in between the third base and shortstop gap. There is a 1-out base knock for the Marlins. Kike Hernandez on the 2-2. Hernandez gonna hit that ball. It's gonna get through another base knock for the Marlins. Runners off first and second, 1 out. Isan Diaz on the 1-2. Diaz back to the mound. Bond to Tatis to Vogue. Got it for the no play. Let's now go to the top of the fourth. CJ Abrams up on the 1-1. Abrams gonna hit that ball right to short, right to Jazz Chisholm there. 1 down in the inning, just like that. Luis Campuzano up on the 2-2. Campuzano gets that ball into center field, but it's going to go straight to the center fielder. That will be Alex McKenna. 2 down in the inning now for Chris Bond on the 1-2. What do you expect? Bond going to get jammed against that ball right into shallow left. In left will be Kike Hernandez to end the inning. On the bottom of the fourth we go. Apparently he's a pinch hitter for the catcher. I don't know what's going on. 3-2. That ball's going to be right to third. Bryant with the dive. Got it. 1 down in the inning. What an amazing play by the former MVP, Chris Bryant. Sixto Sanchez looking for a second hit on the 2-1. Get that ball right to Vogie. Vogie to Bond. 2 down in the inning. Bond doesn't mess that one up. 3-1 now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the 3-1. Jazz in deep right center field. It's gone. Jazz Chisholm with the solo shot to put the Marlins up 3-2. You like Jazz? Yeah. Jazz Chisholm is on with the solo shot. Alex McKenna on the 1-2. McKenna gets that ball right to third. Straight to Chris Bryant. Bryant to first. That's gonna end the inning, but the Marlins have taken a 3-2 lead. Brian Reynolds going to lead us off here on the full count. Reynolds going to draw the walk on that fastball away. Leadoff runner on for the Padres. Fernando Tatis here in the 3-2. Tatis could add ball 4. Sanchez is the mound. Going to take it to first. Got it for the first out of the inning. Chris Bryant now up on the 1-1. Brian going to hit that ball right to short, right to Jazz Chisholm. Chisholm's got it. 2 down in the inning now for Daniel Vogelbach on the 2-1. Vogie going to hit that ball deep into left field. Going to take that outside changeup, and it's gone. Straight into the Clevelander. There goes Daniel Vogelbach. He's still got it. Vogie with the power of the Oppo Boppo and a deep left. Sanchez cannot get that one back, and Daniel Vogelbach now has retaken the lead for your Padres with that 375-foot shot. It's a 4-3 ball game now for your Padres. JD Martinez on the 1-1 in deep right field. Will it get down? It will. JD Martinez is now 3 for 3 in this ball game, playing for Julio Rodriguez, who is just getting rest in tonight's game. Victor Robles on the 2-1. Robles in the center field. Get down ball. Oh, it's a line out. All right, the Padres have taken a 4-3 lead. On the 3-2, Brian Anderson. That's going to be a walk on the running fastball down to start the inning. Brian O'Grady now up on the 2-2. O'Grady gets that ball into the right center field gap. That will be extra bases. Now Brian Anderson will go to third. Runners on second and third for the Marlins with no outs in the inning, and that will end Bond's day because here comes Luis Perdomo. ERA of 1.97. Getting flashbacks to that Perdomo All-Star season right now. Here comes Michael Murphy on the 1-2. Get that ball to third. Chris Bryant's got it. Runners will not advance. 1 down in the inning just like that. Kike Hernandez now up on the 2-2. Hernandez deep into left field. JD Martinez has a wet noodle for an arm, honestly. So that will now tie this ball game up. It's a 4-4 ball game here in the bottom of the fifth. Now up at the plate for the Marlins will be Isan Diaz on the 1-2. He's going to tap on the right field. It's going to get down. Will they send the runner from second to the plate? Brian Reynolds Marlins. No sense of urgency, so the Marlins have taken a 5-4 lead. Now up for the Marlins will be the catcher, pinch hitter, I don't know. That's going to be deep in center field, right to Victor Robles. Robles is there to end the inning. On the top of the 6th, we go pitching now for the Miami Marlins will be Tyler Kolek. ERA of 2.81 so far in the season, over 29 ball games. He will see CJ Abrams on the 2-2. Abrams right to second, right to his opposing second baseman. It's Isan Diaz for the first out of the top of the 6th. Luis Campuzano now up on the full count. Campuzano, oh, he held up, but that's still strike 3 on the changeup down. Here comes Wander Franco to pinch hit. Again, might be traded at the deadline. We will see. On the 2-2, Franco going to bounce that ball right to first. That's going to be an error. Nope. All right, they're going to get him. On to the bottom of the 6th we go. The Marlins still have a 1-run lead. Here comes Ranger Suarez to pitch. ERA of 6.65 in the season. Not doing too hot. Perdomo doing well. Suarez, not really. Jesus Sanchez, the pincher on the 3-2, gonna get that ball right to short and straight to Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis there. 1 down in the inning. Top of the order now for the Miami Marlins. It's Jazz Chisholm on the 2 on lefty. Jazz deep in right field again. Jazz Chisholm gonna do it to us once more. They pan to that shot at Marlins Park where the old, stupid Marlins statue is supposed to be. Jazz Chisholm gonna go yard to make this a 6-4 ball game. Here comes McKenna on the 1-2, gonna get jammed. Gonna hit that ball into shallow left center field. Brian Reynolds going to his right. Reynolds got it. 2 down in the inning now for Brian Anderson on the 1-2. Anderson gonna hit that ball right to second. CJ Abrams going to his right. Abrams gonna stop his momentum and got it. On to the top of the 7th we go. Here comes Ron Dodd now to pitch for the Marlins. ERA at 5.48 on the season. Gotta connect here against Dodd. On the 2-1, Brian Reynolds gets that ball. Left field will get down. Kike Hernandez got it. 1 down in the inning now for Fernando Tatis Jr. On the 2-1, Tatis gonna lift that ball into center field, but that will be caught in deep right for the 2nd out here in the top of the 7th. Chris Bryant now up on the 2-1. Bryant gonna hit that ball deep into center field. Will that ball carry? No. In center. That's gonna end the inning. On to the bottom of the 7th we go. Pitching for the Padres will be the former Baltimore Oriole. It's Truman, ERA of 2.78 on the season, over 30 ball games. He will see Brian O'Grady on the 2-2. O'Grady swing and a miss on the high. He up by Truman. Michael Murphy now up on the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, down now by Truman. 2 out in the inning for Kike Hernandez on the 1-1. Hernandez gonna hit that ball down the right field line. Brian Reynolds going to his left, and Brian Reynolds has got it. On to the top of the 8th we go. Pitching now for the Marlins will be Clyde Booker. ERA of 1.5 on the season, over 19 games. Daniel Vogelbach now up on the 2-1. Vogelbach hits that ball into left center field. Will it split the gap in center? No! 1 down here in the top of the 8th. JD Martinez on the 1-1 looking for his 4th hit. In the right field, get down ball. Oh, no, it's not. 2 down in the inning for Victor Robles on the 1-2. Robles going to take that outside slider. He had some of it, but it's going to be an out. On to the bottom of the 8th we go. Here comes the lefty. 4.30 ERA for Jose Castillo on the season, over 17 ball games with 6 holds. He will see Isan Diaz on the 1-2. Diaz going to hit that ball into shallow territory, into shallow right field territory, and foul for the first out of the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Israel Pineda on the 3-1. Going to hit that ball right to short, right to Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis got Pineda for the 2nd out of the bottom 8th. Pinch hitting for the Marlins is Adalberto Mondesi. Why he's a pinch hitter, why he's a bench bat, I don't know. The dude's a stud, but swing and a miss on the slider down by Jose Castillo. Someone free Mondesi of this Marlins team. I'm just saying. Thad Ward coming in for the save. ERA of 1.04 in this season. Oh my goodness. Bottom of the order, CJ Abrams on the 2-2. Abrams on the middle. It's going to get through. All right. Tying run now heads to the plate. It's Luis Campuzano, but on the 1-2, Luis Campuzano the 3rd. Brian Anderson should be a double play. Oh, he's gonna pull off the bag. Diaz is pull off the bag. Runners off 1st and 2nd. No outs. Here comes the pinch hitter. It's Julio Rodriguez on the 2-2. Rodriguez in left field. It's gonna get down. That's gonna score 1, maybe 2. Campuzano the 3rd. We're gonna hold him. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. No outs now for Brian Reynolds on the 1-1. Reynolds get that ball. It's going to get through. Campuzano's going to score. It's a tie ball game at 6 apiece. Here comes Caleb Ferguson now to pitch. ERA of 0.61. Where do they find these dudes here in Miami that are just ballers out of the pen? 1-1 count out to Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis going to lift up on deep center field. That should score 1 at least. It has to. Sack fly. The Padres are going to make this a 7-6 ball game. Only 1 down the now for Chris Bryant. The 2-2, Bryant, deep in the right center field. Get out, ball carry. It's gone. Chris Bryant with the 2-run shot, and the San Diego Padres have taken a 9-6 lead. It's a big one. That's a 3-run lead now for the Padres. Chris Bryant is so underrated, man. He bats behind Tatis in front of Vogie, still can carry the load for himself. 2-2 count out for Vogie. Lefty doesn't do this often. He's gonna hit that ball to left field straight to Kike Hernandez. Hernandez has got it for the second out here in the top of the ninth. JD Martinez now up on the 3-2. Martinez gonna take the high hanging curveball deep left center. It's gone. JD Martinez now gonna extend this lead to 10-6. No longer a save opportunity on the pen for either Andres Munoz or Freddie Alvarado. JD Martinez, man, Rodriguez is good, but JD Martinez is a beast too. I don't know, man. Martinez might have to split sometimes to Rodriguez. He's been balling this season. Here comes Victor Robles to the plate, but first, Jose Alvarado. We had him for about 2 minutes. He's a Marlin now. On the 2-2, Victor Robles swing and a miss on the curveball down by Jose Alvarado. On to the bottom of the ninth we go. Again, not a safe situation for Andres Munoz, but he's got to hold it down. ERA of 3.45 on the season. He will see Jazz Chisholm on the 1-1. Chisholm in a deep center field, but Victor Robles going back. Robles going to retire Jazz Chisholm finally for the first out here in the bottom of the ninth. Alex McKenna on the 3-2. McKenna going to draw a walk on the slider away. Runner on first. Yeah, you go, Davey Martinez. Tell that damn up something. That was a strike. Brian Anderson on the 1-1. Anderson gonna hit that ball deep into left field. Will that be foul or fair? Anderson. Oh, that's fair. Okay, runners on second and third. They're going to send that runner to the plate. McKenna will be in there. It's a 10-7 ball game now for your Padres at the plate. Brian O'Grady on the 3-2. Strike 3 on the slider run in by Andres Munoz. The Marlins now down to their final out. It's Michael Murphy on the 1-1. Murphy gonna pop that ball up down the third baseline in fair play. It's Chris Bryant, and Bryant gonna put away this ball game. What a damn game. The Padres get it done with the score of 10-7. I'm losing my voice over here. Damn, but we are gonna get it done here in Miami to open this series. The Marlins, man, are a real fun team. I mean, you've got Alberto Mondesi on the bench, and you got Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm is going to be a star one day. I mean, just note that for like 5 years down the line. I'm telling you, Jazz Chisholm will be one of the best shortstops in baseball eventually. But yeah, the Marlins are a fun team. Hopefully we see them in the postseason sometime. But I mean, they have the same record as us, right? And they were 4th in the NL East. And we're still 1st in the NL West. The West kind of bad this year. We've just got to survive the Giants. But this wacky NL West story will be continued at a later date. That'll be tomorrow. Folks, thank y'all for watching. The subscribe button down below. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode number 124 of the San Diego Padres franchise mode here on the channel. Again, hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet. And Mamba forever.